Another thing we can talk about in terms of loving kindness is when we think about all of these seven principles, one of the things that supports these principles and really brings them home to us experientially is the process of meditation. And meditation is often, something that we do when we have time or we feel like it, but actually it's very beneficial, and we get the most benefit from meditation when we do it as a daily part of our routine as often as possible. And so that we build it right into our daily routine as a habit, really. So we meditate when we're inspired and we meditate when we're uninspired, because again, the process of self-development doesn't just happen, when we're inspired or when we're feeling good about everything. We are very emotional beings, and growth and inner development is happening in every aspect of our life. So if we have a spiritual practice like that puts us in touch with our spiritual center, then we can get the most out of that practice. We can benefit the most from meditation. The thing about loving kindness in meditation is that, as we talked about, loving kindness is an aspect of our own authentic self. So we can actually use that feeling of loving kindness, that awareness of loving kindness as an energy and a presence to be a focus for our meditation. And there's so many benefits that we get in terms of being able to access loving kindness each and every day, and in more and more different circumstances. As I said, loving kindness is an energy, and it's a transformative energy. It's one that has a very interesting quality that is corrective. This is a good way to think about it. That when loving kindness is encouraged to be developed and experienced and accessed, it has a tendency to gently correct things that are occluding the mirror, for example, things that are in our way of being either loving and kind, or even seemingly very stubborn problems that we encounter in our day-to-day life. Why am I always falling into this type of relationship or this type of circumstance? The energy of loving kindness has the ability to actually correct many things in our consciousness, and as they're corrected within ourselves, we see the outpicturing of that in our world and in our environment and in our relationships. So the practice of meditation using loving kindness is one that I really recommend. And I thought maybe together, since we're coming basically to almost the close of our program here, we could spend a little bit of time meditating together. And I'd like to lead you in a meditation on that.